welcome back. Konnichiwa, herzlich willkommen. So my friends, update here on NIO, trading on the New York Stock Exchange. We have now a price of $4.61. Nothing happened here on Friday, 0.00. This is also not in coincidence, guys. This is something what the market makers can do. I mean, this is impossible when you have a trading volume of 44 million shares that the price doesn't move at all. Nothing to say about that, guys. Okay, I give you here my updated chart analysis. I show you one important thing which I found here in one of my indicators, and of course everything what I say here is not financial advice. Everything is just based on the chart and based on the technicals. Yo guys, NIO, in my opinion we have here a very high potential setup for a squeeze, aka short squeeze. I mentioned that already in my last video that it is possible that we see prices here in the high two-digit price ranges, even back to $60 is technically possible. This is not to hype you up, not to make you FOMO in. We have to see that here. Always I have one credo here which is saying no drama, no squeeze. So I expect here a little bit more downside before we may see here a recovery process for NIO with combination or in combination with a potential short squeeze when the market stays bullish first, and second when NIO is not diluting any more shares. This is very important. What I want to show you is this, guys. When we started to trade here for NIO, we had a price here of $5.39. You can see the very first candle here in the chart, and then when we fall below this price level, a sell-off kicked in. That was this price action here, and when we regained this price level here, $5, $6, let's say $6 to make it simple, then you can see how NIO started to squeeze here. I will zoom in for you. This is very important to know because the algos will work in the same way. You can see that the market makers try to keep the price here below $4.83. That was something here like the make it or break it price level, because as soon as we broke this price level here, we had a massive sell-off reaction incoming, and then several attempts here to break out again got rejected, and then with volume and with a gap up, NIO started to squeeze. That's why I think, guys, here $6 is a very significant price range where the market makers try to bring the price below, at least the bearish market makers, and everything over that is in favor for the bulls. So when we consider that as a potential price level here, $6, then you can see also that we had now here several breakout attempts over $6 here. You can see a lot of candle try to break this price level here, $5.99, $6.04. Then we had one squeeze over this price level lately and a high rejection here since we had this breakout attempt here. That was back here in September 2024. You can see that NIO lost again, minus 43%. At least something is happening here. The volume is kicking in. The market makers try to bring the price back up again. That's why we have to dive in here now into my drawings, and I show you, of course, all the details here in this video. So guys, the first thing what I want to show you here is the RSI. So we have a very nice setup here on the RSI. When I switch here to the daily chart, and I say the market makers leave us some hidden signals that may look messed up. I explain here everything in a second. But what I want to show you is this. As we know, the price found its bottom here back in August. A lot of stocks showing the same pattern, that something like a potential temporary market bottom has been in here in August, and it is possible that NIO has the bottom already here somewhere around $3.73. This is possible, but I think we need to see a little bit more pain before the bulls stepping in and say, no, now we bring the price back up, because we can see here a massive volume reaction here. These candles here, guys, showing that the market makers are very interested to keep the price over $3.73. That's why we're playing here a little bit ping pong now, and overall the bullish liquidity zone which I see here for NIO is between $4.40 and $3.28. However, before we talk here about all the single price levels, I want to show you this, guys. We have here a very nice pattern on the RSI. It is not necessary that you use a lot of indicators for trading, but what we can see here, that the RSI is responding here something like an algo trend line. So when I try to identify algo trend lines and trading patterns here for stocks, it is not only just related to the chart. You can also find that for indicators. That's why, for example, when you have some, that is just now a very quick example, when you have something like this, you have a bullish breakout here. Let's draw it like that, guys. So here was the bullish breakout attempt. We came back, and then here a breakout with a retest, and then NIO started to squeeze here with this price move. You can see that I just check now here the RSI. This is something what I see, but as I said, this is not too important for a chart, but we can see that NIO has a support here on the RSI, and that would mean that potentially we don't come back here one more time to the oversold area, and if yes, that could be the final pepper, how to say that, salt in the soup, pepper in the, I don't know how to say that in English, but the final spice or dip to see here something like a rip for NIO. This is what I want to show you here based on the RSI. Don't focus too much on that. The market is super bullish, guys. I had a lot of squeezes here in the past. As you know, I always release here my hot stock videos on Sunday, so the brand new video will be available right now, guys. When you see this video, it may be already available here. And when I upload these tickers here on Sunday, or these videos here, that means that I expect those tickers to squeeze in the very few next days. You can see here some of the member feedbacks, and I had 3 squeezes, guys, this week. Yeah, I had this squeeze here, 5th of December, 192% squeeze. Here was my hot stock video release. This is a 4 hours chart. Then here on Thursday we had a 192% squeeze. At the same day I had 2 more squeezes, guys. Also the same hot stock video here released on Sunday, especially here perfect dip to my price range where I said I expect the algos to snap in, and you can see we had a 150% squeeze. And also at the same day, one of my swing trade alert tickers here, it needed a little bit more time to build up, but then finally we had also here our 185% squeeze after I released this ticker here on Patreon, guys. Yeah, so it is very possible to predict short squeezes, and also NIO has very high potential, but it may take some more time here to come down. If you want to see here my finest selection of short squeeze stocks, the brand new video will be available on Sunday, guys. Then you can of course join in here our trading community. The most popular membership which I have is the full package membership here on Patreon. Every day new members joining in, guys. And if you also want to become a part of this trading community, then you can click the info icon here in the corner and you get access to this Patreon member link. You can see all the member benefits here, guys. So NIO, guys, my personal game plan when we would live in a dream world, yeah, in a trading dream world, I want to see the price coming down a little bit more. I want to see the drama. I want to see the shakeout, because I think, this is my honest opinion, not to hype you up, I think NIO has a high potential here to recover and see a squeeze. That may take some time. Of course, here 100% squeezes are easy possible, but I want to see much higher prices for NIO. But in my opinion, the market makers always try to get the lowest possible price. And in my opinion, this is not financial advice, I think that the price has to come down again, even lower than $3.73. I think something here between $3.40 and $2.55, guys. This range here, especially this price range here, is very delicious. I think then when we see this kind of low prices for NIO, I think we could see here a massive technical reaction. As I said, if the market stays bullish, yeah, and it is super bullish right now, and if NIO is not diluting the stock, yeah, we have already dilution, we know that already. I explained that in my previous video, but I think we have here a very high potential to a squeeze. There is one very bearish scenario. We have also one open down gap at $1.55. The chance that we close these down gaps, guys, is real, is about 90%, but that doesn't mean that we have to close this open gap at $1.55 now or in the next weeks. That can take years, but keep that in mind. We still have this gap. So if you see a huge price drop for NIO below $2, guys, then the only reason why you're seeing that, or one of the reasons, is the algos will try to close this gap here at $1.55. Yeah, this is the bear case scenario, which I don't expect right now. I think we have still some technical reactions here, and the main reason why I don't believe that is we have so many open up gaps here for NIO to the upside. That's why I think the price can easily recover here in the high 2-digit price ranges. Yeah, I never create here FOMO videos or hype videos. This is my honest opinion, but we need to break the main resistance pattern here, which we have in the chart. I show you that, guys, and this is this white trend line here. We have for NIO a very reliable trading pattern, a so-called descending trend channel pattern here, and this trend channel pattern is controlling the price right now Every time when we hit the bottom, we see a squeeze reaction. When we hit the top, we see a sell-off reaction. This is nothing special. Many stocks showing the same patterns. But when we break this algo trend channel pattern here, then we can see here much higher squeezes, much bigger squeezes for NIO. That means as long as we don't break this white trend line here in the chart, that means the bearish algos are still in control, and we may see here a bottom or something like that, but that is the same like for any other stock, guys. As soon as we break this with volume here, with or without a retest, then we can see here the beginning of a short squeeze. And when you see when this pattern ends, guys, yeah, there is not that much time left, a couple of months here, and we could finally see a breakout for NIO. It don't has to, but this is where we clearly can see, this is not a coincidence, where the algos are in control. And as long as the algos selling off here at the top line of this trend channel, that means we cannot squeeze, guys. It's simple like that. Yeah, as soon as we break that, we can talk about a short squeeze here for NIO. So my friends, that was the quick and dirty update. If you want to copy here my price levels, the price zones for NIO, then of course you can pause the video right now, and everything what you see here is based on TradingView. I use TradingView for all my videos, guys, and for all my trades. And if you want to learn trading, if you really want to become successful in trading, then you need to know what the market makers plan to do next. You need to know the price levels, and without a chart program, in my opinion, this is not possible to learn. That's why I highly recommend that. And of course, I can offer you here a discount code for or discount link for TradingView. When you use here my discount link by clicking here on the info icon in the corner, guys, then you get a $15 discount on the premium tier for TradingView, which I highly recommend. I am not sponsored by TradingView, guys. So my friends, that was the update here for NIO. I hope that was helpful. I hope you could learn something. I wish you great success. If you like this content here, if you don't want to miss any updates, then please hit the like and subscribe button right now. I would really appreciate that. Thank you for your time. Have a nice weekend and see you in the next video. Arigato gozaimasu. Vielen Dank. Alles Gute. Ein wunderschönes Wochenende und bis zum nächsten NIO Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.